Hey there, thanks for joining me. I am so happy to be back with you and showing you a new tutorial. This one is for beginners. My name's Brenda, if we haven't met before, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, so as usual, I've got my measuring tape, my scissors, and a lighter of your choice. And I'm going to show you something at the end that I learned about halfway through my knitting journey, and it's just a little tip for finishing. So this pattern is actually for needles called the herringbone rib stitch. So what I did is I cast on, I'm doing the baby blanket size right now, and I cast on 23 stitches and pulled them through. If you're brand new and you need help doing your cast on chain, I will link the video to my beginner tutorial. So I do a knit stitch to start out with. Let's move these to the side. And then another knit stitch. The herringbone stitch is going to be twisting the stitch in the direction that you're knitting. So if you've seen my other herringbone video, you'll know you're knitting right. You take this loop, twist it to the right, and then knit it. Then we're going to do 2 knits, do another herringbone stitch, twist it to the right, and this is a 2-row pattern, and then 2 knits, twist it to the right, knit it. Oh, I try and keep my stitches a little bit smaller for baby blankets. And then we're going to knit 2. Twist it to the right and knit it. Knit 2. And then if you didn't see me well enough before, you're going to take this stitch and just twist it one time and then pull your working yarn through. In a few rows, you'll start to see a pattern. Knit 2, twist it and knit it. Knit 2, twist and knit, and then knit 2. So the knit 2 is the rib, and then I'm just going to leave the edge because that's what I generally do unless I'm doing a color change, and then I double knit. I knit the end stitch and I knit the beginning. So we'll leave that one there and we'll knit 1. And then we're going left, so we're going to twist this one to the left and knit it. And then we'll knit 2, twist to the left and knit it. Knit 2, twist to the left and knit. Knit 2, twist to the left and knit. Knit 1, knit 2, twist to the left, knit, oops, knit 2, twist and knit, knit 2. What I like about this pattern also, because I love the herringbone stitch, is that you're not going to use a whole ton more of yarn than you would with the regular knit stitch, because you're only doing at least for, you know, the baby size blanket, you're only doing a limited number of the herringbone, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there'll be 7 of the herringbone ribs going up. We're going to leave this edge again and knit 1. Again, we're knitting to the right, so we're twisting to the right. Knit 2. Twist to the right. Knit 2. Twist to the right. Knit 2. And depending on which type of yarn skein you're using is going to depend on how many skeins you'll need. So if I use Yarn Bee Eternal Bliss for a baby blanket size, I do 4 skeins. And then knit 2. And I know that's a popular brand. Okay, so I'm going to do a few more rows, and then I am going to come back and we will finish it off. So knit 1 and then twist to the left. See that? Take this and twist it, and then knit it. Knit 2, twist and knit. Knit 2, twist and knit. See, you can start to see the herringbone pattern here. And knit 2, twist it, knit 2, twist it. So it's a herringbone stitch and then knit 2. Whoopsie, missed that one. So this one, oh, I did that right. Knit, twist and knit 2. All right, so I will be back and continue this pattern until I get to about 34 inches. Let's see what we're at for width-wise. I usually do a 30, let's see. Yep, this is gonna be 30. So I do a 30 by 34 usually for a baby blanket size. So as soon as I get to a measurement of about 32, I'll be back. Okay, so I've gotten to 32 inches long, and I'm gonna do 2 more rows and the cast off and finishing. So we're going to, just like we did before, knit 1, twist to the left, knit, knit 2, twist, knit 2, oops, twist, knit, knit, 2, twist, and continue with the pattern. Okay, one more. Knit, twist to the right, knit 2, twist to the right, knit 2, twist to the right, knit 2, twist to the right, and knit 2. If you ever see a stitch that you've done wrong, I'm going to show you. Let's say I just knit this one and knit, and this was supposed to be a twist, herringbone. You can go back. Actually, let me show you another way. I will knit this one, and I'll do one more row and show you what you can do to fix that. So we're gonna knit, twist to the left, knit, knit, and you will really see it, you know, if you've done a herringbone stitch in one of the ribbing knit stitches. And that's what I did earlier. So let's see, this is twist, knit, knit, and you can see right here in this pattern that in this herringbone I did a knit stitch, so that was a mistake. So I am going to pull that out, and then I'm going to pull this out, push that out. Now you can just twist it and pull that through. See how that fixed it? You can do that with any mistake you've made in any pattern, even if it's, you know, 5 or 6 rows down, and just pull out a few and go back to that and re-knit it. So knit, knit, turn to the left, knit, knit, twist. Now, variegated yarns do tend to not show patterns quite as definitively as solid colors, and I have noticed that with my experience with the hand knitting. But now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the herringbone cables, and the 2 ribs in between. So let's go ahead and cast off. We're going to take this stitch and the second stitch, pull the working yarn through and grab the next one, pull the working yarn through. So we're going to continue doing this all the way across. And then when we're finished, I'm going to show you how I connect with burning. And I made a mistake on saying, excuse me, that I learned it halfway through my knitting journey. It was halfway through my hand knitting journey that I learned it. And so I'm going to show you how I burn the end. I used to sew it in, and now I burn. So there is our last stitch. Pull it through and trim it off about 1 inch. Go through that one, cinch it tight, and we'll do both the ends. So I'm going to cut it at about 1 inch. And okay, I'm going to take this tail and twist it through the last row. Now I'm going to burn it and connect it. Now I'm going to connect this to the next row, and I pinch it tight. You can sew it if you'd like, but I just love the security of sewing, burning it. So there's that, and now I'm going to do this side as well. So I'm going to just poke that through, and let's see, I'm just going to trim this off a little bit. And burn this. And I'm gonna just push it in. Kind of rotate it in to that end. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this herringbone rib tutorial, and if you like this video, please subscribe, and I'm going to be having hopefully another video tomorrow or the next day, and happy knitting.